Okay, all right, dear children. Welcome to the class. Let us start the concept of refraction. All of you, I think you are able to see my whiteboard, I guess. So everybody put the heading refraction. Everybody put the heading refraction. Okay, all right. So let me change the color. The concept what we are going to study now is called refraction. Very, very important topic it is. So put this heading refraction. All right. So what do you mean by refraction? Can anyone say what is refraction, dear children?
When light is
First of all,
traveling from one transparent medium.
mm, okay, good. I got it. So there is something called medium, right? Okay, there is something called medium. Okay, turn off your mics, all of you. Turn off your mics, please. Medium. Turn off your mics, please. Medium. So actually, medium is singular form and media is plural form. Medium means it is singular. Okay, media means it is plural. There are so many mediums we should not say. We should say there are so many media, right? We should not say mediums, media. There are so many media, right? So media are like what are the media? There is like one is like air. Air is one medium because light can pass through that. Okay. Next we have water. Yes. Then we have kerosene. Yes, we have kerosene. Then we have petrol. We have diesel. All these things are there, no? So these are called different media. These are all right. Now that too, these media are transparent media. What kind of media these are? Transparent media. So what do you mean by transparent media? Transparent media means, dear children, these are the media or this is a medium which allow the light to pass through it. Transparent means it should be allowing the light to pass through it. For example, glass is there, no? Glass is a transparent media because it allows the light to pass through it. Okay, so that is called transparent media or transparent light. Now, similarly, we have one more type of medium that is called as opaque medium. What is the name of that medium? Opaque. Opaque medium. Opaque means it do not allow the light to pass through it. In the opaque medium, light will not pass through it. For example, what are the examples? Stone, stone is there. Whether it reflects or whether it observes, we don't want it, but it won't be allowed to pass through it. Opaque media means whether it is observed or not, whether it is reflected or not, we are not worrying about that. But it won't allow the light to pass through it. Opaque media means stone is there, it won't allow. Then we have something like a thick plastic. You have thick plastic, no buckets and all you have. So all those things do not allow the light to pass through that. So that's why they're called opaque medium. I mean, like paper is there. So all these are called opaque medium. I think this transparent medium and opaque medium is very clear to all of you. Now, if you understood what is transparent medium and opaque medium, please say yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now we want to understand about this refraction. No? The definition of refraction is, dear children, refraction it says, refraction you have to write the definition, then I will give feel of this. Refraction is like when light travels, when light travels, when light travels from, when light travels from one transparent medium to another transparent medium. When light travels from one transparent medium to another transparent medium, it deviates, it deviates from its original path. It deviates from its, it deviates from its original path. Okay, from its original path. This is called as refraction. Clear? When a light travels from one transparent medium to another transparent medium, it deviates from its original path. This is only known as, everybody knows this. This is called, you will write that. This is called refraction of light. All right. Now it is like, now this is a surface I am drawing here. This is a surface. I will draw like this. Okay. Now this one is called normal. Okay. This is normal. Everybody has heard about this normal in reflection also. Now it is like medium one. What is this? This is like medium one. and this side I'm going to have medium 2. So this is medium 1 and medium 2. We don't want to discuss what kind of medium it is. Okay, what kind of media are they? Whether they are rarer and denser. There are some words like that. So we'll discuss about them in the. As the class proceeds. So this is like medium 1 and this is like medium 2. All right. Now when the light is coming like this, no, for example, it is coming like this. If everything was medium 1 only, how the light would have passed? It would have passed like this only, no? Straight line, it would have went like this, no? If only medium 1, there was no medium 2, only medium 1 was there, means it would have went in a straight line. Now it is entering from one medium to another medium. That's why it deviates from its path. It deviates like this. Look at this. It got deviated, no? It was going like this straight, but it got deviated. This is only called as refraction. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Now, this is not the only chance, dear children. There is one more chance. What is that one more chance? For example, again, this is the surface, and I have some other medium here. This is like medium number 3, and this is like medium number 4. Now, what happens? Now, the light was, what was happening? The light was traveling like this. Now, if I just left the light like this, only third medium was there everywhere. So, it would have gone like this, no? But there is a chance that it may go like this also. Now also it got deviated or not? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Here also it got deviated and here also it got deviated. There are two kinds of deviations here. All right, dear children. Now, why this deviation is happening, this deviation or that deviation? The reason is light has different speeds in different media. Here light is having how much speed? Here the light is having, as it is the medium 1, it is having speed v1. And here it is medium 2, that's why it is having speed v2. Here the medium is 3, that's why it is having speed v3. Here the medium is 4, that's why it is having speed v4. Let me write it here, it is having speed v4. So that's why light has different speeds in different media. That's why refraction happens. If one mark question is asked to you, what is the reason for refraction? What will you write? You will say, the reason for refraction is that light travels with different speeds in different media. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. So I'm going to next page. So that is like just write down that also, otherwise you'll miss out that because you have to make the notes. Reason for refraction. Reason for refraction. Okay, write down that. Light travels with different speeds. Light travels with different speeds in different media. That's it. You just write on this and get 1 mark. Clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, dear children, there are two types of media. There are two types of transparent media actually. Okay. We're talking about only transparent media because we want light to pass. We're not talking about opaque medium. So two types of transparent media are there. They're like, one is called rarer medium. Okay. One is called rarer medium and next one is called denser medium. You must have heard these words, rarer medium and denser medium. Rarer medium and a denser medium. Please, I'm using shortcuts because this is only 12 page in a teachment. That's why I'm using all the shortcuts. You can write this. Rare means you understand. No? Rare means the molecules are rarely arranged like this. Rarely. Just look at this. Okay. Rarely. They are just like, away from each other. Rarely. Dense means what? Dense means they are together. No, all the molecules are together like this. Understanding what I'm saying? Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. Now the molecules are densely packed like this. Okay, they are densely packed like this. We'll go for the example also. Okay. Now in this rarer medium, if light is passing, no, there is no hindrance to this light. There is no hindrance. Much hindrance is not there, and maybe a little bit hindrance will be there. So that's why maybe speed will reduce a bit, but the speed it will just go like this. Okay, this is ray of light. Now in denser medium, it has to go through all these molecules. No, here its speed will decrease or not. Now it comes very quickly like this. It goes very slowly, and again it goes. It is like zoom, zoom, and zoom. It goes like this. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So speed of light in rarer medium is more or speed of light in denser medium is more? The answer is definitely speed of light in rarer medium is more, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So next point I'm going to write, what I'm going to write, speed of light. What I will write, speed of light in a rarer medium. Speed of light in a rarer medium is greater than speed of light in denser medium. Clear? Very, very important point it is. Okay, speed of light in rarer medium is greater than speed of light in denser medium, because we are going to have some conclusions afterwards. First of all, tell me now, rarer medium and denser medium, it is like very relative concept. For any medium, we cannot directly call it as rarer medium and some other medium denser medium. We need a pair of media is required if I want to decide the rarer medium and denser medium. For example, let me give you some famous examples. If I say air and water, if I say air and water, which one is rarer and which one is denser? Tell me. Air is of
Air
course
rarer.
rarer, right?
Air is rarer.
Rarer. And water is denser. So you know about that. Okay. Next is like water and honey. Water and honey. So you write the answer here. You guys know about that. So that is water is like a rarer medium and honey is like denser medium, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So everybody knows it. Just to give you a feel of what is rarer medium and denser medium, I cannot say if I want to compare, I need two things. No, I cannot compare only one thing. Okay, I will need two things. Then only I can compare. Pair of media required. Here is okay. All that example I have given. Now, if I take honey and glass, yes, honey is like rarer medium and glass is like denser medium. No, yes or no? Okay. Now here honey has become rarer medium and here the honey was denser medium. Now water here it has become rarer medium, here it was denser medium. So that's why sometimes it may become denser and sometimes it can be rarer. So it is relative. These things are called relative. Relative means related to this it is denser. Related to this it is rarer. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Now, I told you that the rarer media means molecules are, rarely packed. We have some terms called optical density and all. Those optical density, what is the meaning of that? That we'll study in 12th class. Not even in 12th class, that we have to go for all our undergraduation study and post-graduation study to understand about that. So, rarer media means you just understand the molecules are rare. And denser media means here they are packed. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, dear children. Now, what happens? For example, there is one surface here. There is a surface here like this. Okay, and there is a normal here. There is a normal what I have drawn. Now here I have got rarer medium. Okay, R means rarer medium, and here I got denser medium. Now, if the ray of light is traveling from rarer medium to denser medium, its speed will decrease or increase.
Decrease.
Decrease, no? Here speed will decrease, no? So that's why it was supposed to go like this. I'm not going to write this from now onwards. This dotted line, whatever I'm writing now, this original path, I won't write this. Okay. So now what happens? Now zoom, immediately it came with high speed. Its speed has decreased. No, that's why it will bend towards the normal like this. Okay. Now think the reverse also. Look at this other form. Now this is like the surface which is like this is a dotted line normal and all. Now let us think this is the denser medium and this is the rarer medium this side, denser medium and rarer medium. Now ray of light is traveling like this. Okay. This incident ray. Now when it is traveling from denser medium to rarer medium, its speed increases or decreases? Tell me.
Increases.
Increases.
Increases means what happens? It coming zoom and immediately its speed increases means zoom. It goes like this. Correct? It would have
Away
passed
from
just like this. Okay. Now, yes, away from the normal. That's what you are saying, right? So I got your point, what you are trying to say. All right, dear children. Now its speed has increased. No, so just to, as the speed has increased, it will move away from the normal like this. Clear? Away means, look at this. If speed has increased, it will go quickly, right? It will find the shortest path. And it will go quickly, right? Like this. Now here speed has decreased means it will go slowly, right? Slowly like this it will go, right? Understanding what I'm saying? Yes?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now if this speed is v1 and this speed is v2, so what I'm going to say? Definitely v1 is greater than v2. Correct, no? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
Now here the speed is like v3 and v4. Which one is bigger? I mean, V3 is bigger or V4 is bigger? Think about this and tell me. V3 is bigger or V4 is bigger?
V4, sir. V4 is bigger.
V4 is bigger.
V4 is
V4 is
bigger.
bigger. That good, good. Thank you. So V3 is less than V4. I have written that. So that's why we got 1 point. So this side, and this was the normal path, no? So this side is called towards the normal. And rather than this normal path, I mean, this normal path, if you are going that side, means it is away from the normal. Look at this. This is a normal, no? We usually write it as N. N means normal. I will come to that also. Laws of refraction, I will come to that. So N means what? This is called normal. I mean, the ray of light is bending towards the normal, and this is like away from the normal. So we can say that when light is traveling from rarer medium to denser medium, it bends towards the normal. When the light is traveling from denser medium to rarer medium, it bends away from the normal. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So shall we write that point? I'm going to write that point. I'm going to erase these things, dotted lines and all. From now onwards, I won't be using, just to clear the things I have used. I think you must have seen the videos also, light reflection and refraction. Already 25 videos are there. You can clarify everything, and these videos will also be uploaded. We are taking use of all these technological things. Okay, fine. So what I'm going to write here, I'm going to write here when, write down all of you, when light travels from rarer medium to denser medium, it bends towards the normal. It bends towards the normal. Now in examination, what they will ask? They will ask you, when a ray of light is traveling from rarer medium to denser medium, it bends towards the normal, but why? They will ask the question, why? Why it happens like this? What will you say?
Closely packed.
You have the speed decreases. What you are supposed to say? Speed decreases. That's it. Correct? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, yes or no? Okay, fine. So any doubt means, please, I mean, you can send the message also so that I can clarify, because all of you are talking together means voice will be breaking. Okay. Next, similarly, when light travels from denser medium to rarer medium, it bends. Will you write this? It bends away from the normal. Away from the normal. In examination, what they will ask? Why? What is the reason for it? What will you say at that time? Speed increases. Correct? No?
Increases.
Okay, good. Very good. Now, dear children, what is the reason for refraction? The reason for refraction is that light travels with different speeds in different media. That's why refraction happens. Now, when the light is traveling from rarer medium to denser medium, it bends towards the normal because speed decreases. When light travels from denser medium to rarer medium, it bends away from the normal. Why? Because speed increases. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Shall I go to next time?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, one question is given like this. Already you guys know this, but still such kind of questions can be asked in your NTSC and all. So now it is like a ray of light is coming like this and it is bending like this. All right. This is a normal path. Now here they have mentioned speed is V1 and here they have mentioned speed is V2. Now they have given 4 options. One is like V1 is equal to V2 and next one is V1 is less than V2. Next C is V1 is greater than V2. Next D is none of the above. Which one is correct? It is
B,
bending
sir.
away from, okay.
B, sir.
Which one?
B, sir.
B,
One is
B, sir. B.
B, right? B is the right answer. Yes, it is the correct answer. Why? Because look at this. I mean, here it is entering from which medium to which medium. I mean, it is speed is increasing. No, that's why it is going quickly. That means V2 is greater. V2 is greater and V1 is lesser. Now, first this medium is rarer and which one is rarer? Tell me. Which medium is rarer? Top one or bottom one?
bottom ones.
Yes, this is a rarer medium. No, why? Because here the speed is more. Yes, good. And here it is denser medium. Why? Because speed is less. Here the speed is less and here the speed is more. That's why it is rarer and denser. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So shall I go to next thing? That is called as laws of refraction. What is this? Laws of refraction. Okay. So laws of refraction is like in this we are going to get something called Snell's law. Very very important law it is. Laws of refraction. So laws of refraction, what they say? First of all, you have to draw the diagram for this. This is like the surface. Surface. I mean, it is the line which separates medium one and medium two. Here is the medium one. This is like medium one, and here is like medium two. Okay. Now I have to draw one line here, like this normal. This is called the normal. Okay, and you can call it. And I'm going to have the incident ray like this. Okay, as you want, you can just draw this. So this is like incident ray, and this is called refracted ray. Clear? So this is incident ray, and this is refracted ray, and this one is known as angle of incidence. No? Everybody knows about this one. In the reflection we have discussed. That is, this ray is called incident ray, right? IR. IR means what? Incident ray. And whatever ray comes here, that is called refracted ray. Refracted, correct? So this is angle of incidence, and this one is angle of refraction. No, clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now the first law says incident ray, normal to the surface, and refracted ray all lie in the same plane. Clear? First law is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. First law is very very clear to all of you. That is like a incident ray, refracted ray, and normal to the surface. And normal to the surface. All lie in same plane. All lie in same plane. Okay, this is like first law. Second law is very very important, and that second law of refraction is known as Snell's law. This is the name of the scientist who has observed this. That's why his name is given Snell's law. Okay, let us try to understand Snell's law. Dear children, to apply Snell's law, we have to fix the media first. I mean, this medium 1 and medium 2, whatever these are there, no, we have to fix these two media first of all. That is first condition. And second condition is we have to fix the color of light. That is called as wavelength actually, wavelength of light. That will come in your 12th standard. So in a human and colorful world also a little bit of it is there, scattering and all. So we'll discuss about that. Wavelength it is. And we have to fix this media and we have to fix this color of light. Clear? First point is clear to all of you? Yes? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Tell when can we apply Snell's law? We can apply Snell's law when this pair of media are fixed, when color of light is fixed. Okay. Now Snell's law says for given pair of media. What do you mean by given pair of media? Whenever I say given pair of media, no. So it is like it is fixed. For given pair of media, and given color of light. For given pair of media and given color of light. For given pair of media and given color of light, sine of angle of incidence. Sine of angle of incidence. That means sin I. Sine of angle of incidence. Sine of angle of incidence to sine of angle of refraction. Sine of angle of refraction is always constant. Refraction is always constant. Is always constant. Write down this. I will explain this. Okay, there are many things to be explained in this, and based upon this only refraction will follow. Very very important. Okay, I think everybody has written it. Let me read it one more time. For a given pair of media and given color of light, sine of angle of incidence to ratio. I mean, this is ratio, no? Sine of angle of incidence to means what? Ratio, right? Sine of angle of incidence to sine of angle of refraction is always constant. That means what they are saying here is that sine sine I divided by sine R. Sine I divided by sine R is equal to constant, they are saying. Sine I divided by sine R is equal to constant, they are saying. And this constant is there. Now, dear students, please write it down. Okay, I'll explain these things. Much more detailing is there. There are 3 formulae actually. Actually, 4 are there. Constant, this constant is known as refractive index. What this is known? This is known as refractive index of second medium. Refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. With respect to first medium. Very, very important it is, whatever I have told just now. Refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. Very important. Very, very important. Okay. Sine I is there in first medium now, and sine R is in second medium now. So whatever is coming in the denominator, right now you have to remember this. Refractive index of second medium. You have to write this as second medium with respect to first medium. Is this understood? You get 80 out of 100 you get, right? 80 out of 100 like that. So it is like sine I by sine R is refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. That was a wrong example, 80 by 100 whatever I have given. But still, have you understood it, whatever I have told?
Yes, sir.
And this refractive index symbol is there. The symbol of refractive index is like N. N is actually, it is called neta. Neta symbol is there. Neta means they write it like this. This is called neta. We have theta, right? We have theta, alpha, beta, gamma and all. No, these things are there. No. So like that, this symbol is called neta. But for timing, we'll not use this. We'll use only one thing, that is called N. So N is the symbol for refractive index. And I will write it as N21. So if I write N21 like this, so this means how to read this? This has to be read as refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now if I write something like N41, N41, it means refractive index of fourth medium with respect to first medium. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If I write NXY means refractive index of medium X with respect to medium Y. Is it clear? Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So let me rub it off. Okay, so let me rub off all these things. So this is like N21 means refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Fine, dear children. So I am going to save. Did you understand about refraction in today's class? What you have understood? We have solved the numericals also starting. Refraction, you understood. Then transparent medium and opaque medium. Media means it is a plural form of medium. This is singular. This is singular and this is plural. That's what we learned. Then afterwards, we understood the meaning of refraction. Please turn off your mic. Then we understood reason for refraction. We understood about rarer medium and denser medium. Then about speed we have discussed. We have discussed speed and all. Then we discussed about this pair of media, rarer and denser. Then reason we have discussed why it is bending towards the normal and away from the normal. When it is traveling from rarer medium to denser, it bend towards the normal or reason, away from the normal. Then we discussed about this one simple question. Then laws of refraction we have come. Then we have written all those laws. Snell's law is very important. This can be asked for 1 or 2 marks. So if it is asked Snell's law means you have to write exactly the same thing for given pair, given color of light. Sine of angle of incidence to sine of angle of refraction is always constant. Sine I by sine R is constant, and this constant is known as refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. Okay. So in the next class, our target is this one. N21. So what is the meaning of it? How many formulae are there in terms of angle, in terms of speed? All those things we'll be discussing in the next class. Is this clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, fine then. So let me save this document and let me share it to you so that it comes to you. I think you have got it in your study material. I think already you must have got it. Now I think you should be able to get it. Just check. Otherwise, anyway, it will come. I think it is uploaded.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
All right, dear children. Okay, fine. Now I think you should be able to see me. So that was a nice class, and I think you have understood all the concepts. If you have understood, say yes, dear children.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the tomorrow's class, morning class, I'm going to discuss much more about the refractive index, and as usual, in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, I guess, we are going to start the chapter called probability. Very simple chapter, and in ninth standard already you have learned it. Simple things, we have to get rid of all those things. Some more things, some more like event and not an event. What is the probability that this event happens, and what is the probability that this event do not happen? These are the two things which you have to address in 10th standard. They'll ask. Initially, they used to ask, no, in 9th standard, what they used to ask? They used to ask like, what is the probability of getting head? But here they will ask, what is the probability of not getting head? Not getting head means what? Not getting head means getting tail, no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes or no? So, probability of not getting head means you have to find the probability of getting tail. Correct? So, like that, some questions are there. So, we'll try to do them, and we'll try to wind up that chapter in 1 or 2 days. Is that clear, dear children?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, fine then. Thank you very much for joining the class. Have a good day, all of you, and I will see you in the afternoon at 2 o'clock. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye,
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 Bye.
sir.
Bye. 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 Thank you very much. I'm ending the class because the video may go a little bit further also. Thank you very much again. Bye. Have a good day. Thank you.